Okay, in this video, we're going to dive into list building. And I want to address one of the questions I get asked all the time, and that is, Sean, how can we build a list? You can have all the greatest autoresponders in the world. You can have all of the greatest email systems like IMSC Rapid Mailer that we're launching on April 8th. You can have all the greatest systems in the world, but you need to build a list. The money is in the list. If you don't have a list, there's no money. Simple as that. It's not a difficult equation, but a lot of people don't dive into email marketing, and it is so easy. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a way that most people don't even realize is a very easy way to build a list. Okay, we're going to show you a couple of techniques that we use in many niches, not just the IM niche and everything else. In fact, you're seeing one of them right here. Now, this is a demo site. And on this site, I'm using Optimize Press 2. But you don't have to use an expensive theme like this. Many themes allow you to do some of the stuff that we're going to talk about. Because your blog, your site right now, even as it stands, has huge potential to create a list for you using nothing more than what you've got. You don't have to have fancy squeeze pages. You don't have to have anything complicated. You just have to compel people to act. Now, here's the problem. Let me just pull up my chalkboard a moment. You see, with list building, we're very simple creatures as human beings. And especially online, we have a lot of skepticism. So your job when you start list building is to build trust, rapport, and that just means, start a conversation going with people. You want to build up your authority, and you want to build up confidence. That's what you want to engender in your audience. You should be doing that anyway if you're running a blog or a website or social media, anything like that. You should be doing that already. The cool thing is, in releasing good content on your blog or social media posts and updates and everything else, you're probably doing that already, which means your audience is primed to sign up. All of this is happening naturally. You're doing this to get better ranks in the search engines, to create an engaged audience through social media, and that's absolutely awesome. What we need to do is, now that they're primed, we need to convert. Now, I'm going to show you a way that we do that very quickly on pretty much every one of our sites. Now, the other thing we need to do before we get into that is we need an offer. Now, an offer that is what I call an NBO. That's a no-brainer offer. In other words, you've got to be crazy to pass it up. Now, here's the cool thing, and I keep doing this, but I keep hitting the wrong button here. But when you have a primed audience and you then offer them a no-brainer offer, what you end up with is a list. It's as simple as that. And most people miss out on this kind of simple psychology. If you're building authority, trust, if you're building confidence and a rapport, and then you give them something of incredible value, then you have someone who is now going to be responsive to whatever you want to give them. Now, again, IMSC Rapid Mailer is going to be an essential tool in this equation, because what you can do is, once you've got them on a list, and I'm going to show you a very quick way to create a no-brainer offer in just a moment, but once you've got them on your list, then you want to stay in contact. Now, the way to do that is to, and I'm going to show you an easy way to do this as well in a moment, but create an autoresponder series that delivers and continues to deliver a mix of value, and then after you've kind of primed the pump here, then make an offer, whatever that offer may be. Now, it may be for your business. It may be to contact you as an expert in your field, lead generation for local businesses. It may be CPA offers. It may be affiliate marketing offers. And then what you can do is mix in basically what I call wide marketing, where you have a mix of value plus offers. And that works very well. But how do we set all this up? What can we do that really kicks this into overdrive? Well, the first thing you've got to do is a no-brainer offer. And it's not as difficult as you think. You might think, well, I don't have an offer. I don't have a product. I don't know what to write in my email. Well, I'm going to tell you a very cool little tactic that we use in pretty much every market we go into. We actually get private label rights stuff that's already in our market. Here's the cool thing. I never use private label rights for SEO purposes, like PLR articles. And private label rights just means that you have the right to edit it, rebrand it, and call it your own. Most of the hard work is done for you, and you can pick up a piece of PLR for maybe $5, and then you can use that as your offer. And then you can get another piece of PLR for maybe another $5, split it up, and that becomes your value posts. Because a lot of the PLR you can get that's maybe an ebook is you can get, like articles, value, PLR articles. I never use PLR articles for SEO, but they're great for email because you're never actually putting them out there for SEO purposes. So you've got no duplicate content problems and everything else. So all you do, here's the very basic NBO formula. Okay, you basically get a piece of PLR, and you can do that for, like I say, there's a site I use. I'll show you real quick. And there's many sites out there for this. But one site I use a lot is masterresellrights.com. There's also the PLR store, PLR Assassin. Oh, there's loads of them. Just put into Google PLR ebook and then whatever your niche is, dating, dog training, elephant herding. There's pretty much an ebook out there for everything that's private label rights. Don't use master resale rights. The reason for that is that with master resale rights, the actual licenses are a lot more restrictive. You can't rebrand it, you can't claim authorship and everything else, and you kind of really want to be able to call it your own. Now, let me show you an example here. Let me just see if there's one for acne. So I'm just going to type in here acne, and here's an interesting one. This is 500 premium PLR articles. Now, there's lots of popular niches. When you see these packs, they usually target very popular niches, but let's have a look at what's in here. Acne articles, and there's a few other niches in here. This can be good for niche research, by the way, when you're looking at these bundles. But they look kind of older stuff, just because I'm World of Warcraft, Diablo 3, but might be some good stuff in there if I wanted to. That's only $11, but that's a ton of articles. Might not be perfect in this case because it's a mix of everything else. But here's an interesting one. Understanding Your Acne, a 12-part e-course. You might be able to split that up and make it a value series. Let's have a look. 20 acne articles. Now, that's from only a couple of years ago, but hey, guess what? Acne hasn't really changed much in the last 100 years. So again, that might be good to put out as value content in your email autoresponder. You can literally copy and paste that right into IMSC Rapid Mailer as an autoresponder, and you're good to go. You can get rocking and rolling very fast. Here's another one, what you need to know about your acne. 25, well, there's another 20 acne articles. Here's an interesting one. Home remedies, the big book of home remedies. I'm sure that will include home cures for acne. That might be a good thing if you're in that space. And again, you want to find ones with PLR. The reason for that is, let's click on this one, for example. what you need to know about your acne. Here's what you'll discover inside, and then it'll give you a breakdown of what's in here. Usually you get your bullet points right away that you can use in your kind of pitch for it. Sometimes you'll get sales pages and download page and everything else. Sometimes you don't. You don't really need to worry about it. You want to make sure that you have full product copyrights. That means that you can change it. You can add it to free memberships and everything else. That's good to know, but you can package it with other products, may modify the product, and you can, if that's the case, you can split it up and use it in any way you see fit. But here's the other cool thing. It actually comes with 10 articles that are promo articles and some keywords for targeting, but and it includes a squeeze page as well. Now, the reason I mention all of this is you can now grab this for, let's see, how much is it? $4.24. That's a bargain. It's already done for you. See, it's 10 pages, so it's not long. But the cool thing with this is, and this is where I do a lot of my extra marketing, is if I'm recommending, I will take something like this, and then here's what I do. I will take that, give that away for free, and then what I will do is on the back end of that, right at the end of this, if it's 10 pages, I'll add maybe 2 more, where I recommend 2 resources. Maybe an affiliate offer. It could be, for example, a ClickBank offer or CPA offer. But if this PLR guide addresses, what you need to know, or the 10 critical dangers of acne or something like that, then what I will do is I will recommend 2 solutions, and I get paid on those solutions. Another way I do it is I will also, once they go to the thank you page and the download page, I will then send them on the thank you page. I will make an instant recommendation and I'll maybe put a timer under it. You can get lots of plugins or widgets that'll do this, but something that says, hey, go grab, want to cure your acne in the next 24 hours, go get this, click this link, and there'll be a button here or something like that where they can go, again, drive them to a CPA offer or a ClickBank offer or an affiliate offer, or if you've got your own product, hey, here's another technique. If you've got lots of PLR, grab a 3-pack and create your own bundle and sell it cheap for $7, something like that. Again, that way you're monetizing instantly, building a list, because anyone who signs up here is on one mailing list. If they're on the paid mailing list, just again, once they're on here and they've purchased, put them on a paid mailing list. Easy to do with IMSC Rapid Mailer. So again, you can do all of that, and that works very well. You're basically creating instant monetization. You're building a list. You're building a list of buyers, which is very, very cool because they're much more responsive than the freebie people. But again, you can still build value to both lists and do incredibly well. Now, next is how do we actually deliver and get them interested and signed up for this no-brainer offer? Well, I'm going to show you a couple of very quick ways that we do that using a tool that is actually included as one of the bonus offers. I'm going to be full disclosure. It's a tool called ListRocket, and if you buy IMSC Rapid Mailer, you'll be offered this as, we actually have like 4 plugins which do all sorts of different list building. We kind of really kicked it up a notch there. We want to give you many, many different ways to build a list, but here's the basic tactic. You can have something like this, create a widget if you want to, that works right in your header. If you've got a flexible theme, you can put that right at the top of your homepage. If you look here, before they even get to the blog, now I'm using OptimizePress, but you can do this with many different setups. But if you've got a position where you can put like a call to action, this is a video. I just threw in a random video here for demo purposes, but you could create a quick video talking about what they need to know, kind of summarize what the benefits they're going to get out of the book or the report or what have you. Then a call to action saying, hey, grab this for free. Then some little call to action down here. Just enter your name and email below, get instant access, you're done. And I'm going to tell you another little secret as well. If you don't like doing videos, if you don't like doing covers of ebooks, because I like to rebrand and get all new covers, outsource it. Go to Fiverr. There's plenty of people that will do this. For example, I just went to Fiverr, and here's a geek girl who will dress up as a geek girl, and do a video for you. I will make a video presentation. Here's a voiceover artist. Give them a PowerPoint and let them convert it into a video for you. There's plenty of these. Here's another voiceover artist. You don't have to use your own voice, and these guys are professionals, and they only charge $5. That's pretty good. And there's plenty of e-book cover creators on here as well. So they can rebrand it. There's copy editors. Sometimes your PLR is not, might not be very high quality in terms of it's got bad grammar and typos. Well, hire a copywriter. You can get them, or copy editor. You can get them on Fiverr for $5. I hire people on Fiverr all the time. Even though I've got a big team, I will hire people on Fiverr because my team gets paid a lot more. But if I've got something that's just a quick cover or copy editing, or something that I can just do for real quick, and I just want to put it out there and don't think about it until it's done, this is where I go. And again, if you think about it, if you get a video done, like someone create a PowerPoint, if you get it recorded as a video with voiceover, that's maybe those two jobs, $10. If you get your PLR copy edited with a new cover, maybe another $10. So $20, and you've got 4 jobs done that you don't have to do. I am all for outsourcing. Obviously, you want to check the reputation of the vendor and everything else, but hey, that works very well and very, very quickly. Doesn't take much. So again, you can get all of that outsourced, and then what you can do is, and here's a couple of things, like I say, most people don't do. First of all, a nice big header, test it. Test the conversions, see how that works. If that doesn't do well, again, it depends on your market and everything else, many factors. You can also put a nice big call to action, you've probably seen it, in your sidebar. Now, this is something that a lot of people, again, don't do. Top right of your sidebar, you should have something that compels action and tells people about what you've got going on. Now, don't stop there. Now, again, this is a plugin I was mentioning called ListRocket. But what you can do is, and this is something, again, I see so many people not doing, and it's insane to me. In fact, let me show you what I'm recommending in action. I'm actually going to go to my blog, my main site, or what should I say, one of my main sites in the IM field. So here is IM Success Center. And I've got some pending comments apparently. But you see here, top right corner, I have a course, and I've got a little graphic there that I mocked up. Again, I used a Photoshop action. I got that outsourced. And it's got, just very simply, fill out your email, and boom. So there's my first email call right there. Now, I also have a pop-up that comes up, but you can't see that at the moment. So what happens is, after a few seconds of someone being on the page, I get a nice pop-up. Again, instant attention. And we're doing that with a tool called ListRocket. And I'm going to I haven't filled this one in, but I'm going to show you this real quick. This plugs right in and integrates with IMSC Rapid Mailer. This is one of the things I was talking about that is available as a upgrade. But again, this is very, very powerful. We use it ourselves on our main site. And not only can you embed these and have these nice pop-ups that are responsive, they work on mobile and everything else, and we've got all sorts of themes in here. I'm not going to go through this. I'm not trying to sell you on this system. I'm more letting you know the techniques we use. And for example, this boosted our list building by 550%, which is huge. We've got all sorts of designs in here that you can use. Here's one, for example, and you can change all the colors, you can add videos, embeds, and everything else. But the cool thing is you can also embed this right in your content. And what you're going to do is, or what you're going to see, is if I go into this blog post that we put out today, for example. So what you'll see here is we got a first call to action right up here, okay? And then we got a nice big font and everything else, and we got some great detailed content in here. And you can see we got a big article. We got more engagement because it recommends other content and stuff like that. But as we get to the bottom, you see this. Now this is a custom coded one, but it's the same thing. If someone has got to the end of an article and they're engaged, we've built confidence, authority, we've built trust because they've got to the end of our article. You'll see them convert here because we make the same thing that you saw up here in the top right corner, we redid down here because now people are engaged. They're saying, oh, well, hey, you've got through this article. Instead of before they get to the comments or anything else, we prompt them with a call to action to sign up. And they can. And again, in this case, this one is responsive. So as it goes down, you'll see that the top one disappears. This is like iPad size. And then, boom, it's down here. It's completely responsive. Now, again, you can do things just like this with ListRocket. And the cool thing is you can embed it. We not only can you have pop-ups, and we also have social bookmarking, builders, we have all sorts of cool stuff, ads and everything else. But again, with one short code in all of your posts, you can embed a form right below your content. And that converts for us like crazy. And I'm just going to do a very interesting thing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull this onto the other monitor. I'm going to show you what's called a heat map. I want to show you how effective this actually is. And I'm just logging in. I'm using my other monitor real quick. And let's take a look at this one. And let's go and see the last 7 days. Because this one actually this was only released last week. But you can see lots of people engaging here. Sometimes people get blindness to the side. But you will see a lot of people start signing up and everything else. This is the action. People tend to get blind to your sidebar. So I like putting it up here for those that do. And then, again, people, you can see the engagement of people coming down, clicking on links, clicking on engagement. And as they get down, boom, they start signing up. Now, again, this was one that we just released the other day. But this is why we do it. We found that people do sign up like crazy, and that is what you want. That is what you need, and it works very, very well indeed. So by embedding your forms, not just in the top right corner, but right under your blogs, it's going to kickstart your list building very, very quickly. And again, you can, with the ListRocket tool that we're talking about here, that directly plugs into your RapidMailer, and you are off to the races. Literally, combining those two, or if you're not using ListRocket, anything similar, there's lots and lots of different solutions. You might already have some. Then embedding that in your blog, driving people to your blog, building the authority, the rapport, and everything else is literally going to explode your list building. So, summary. First of all, get an MBO, no-brainer offer, rebrand it, put it up on your site where someone can download it. Maybe offer a bundle. Add an affiliate link in the back of it, or a call to action to take whatever next step you want them to do. Call you, contact you, click here, go here, sign up for your membership, whatever that may be. Again, that's the first step of communication. Deliver value, and then with all of that, embed it and make it all over your site where everyone can get their hands on it, and you will start building a list very, very quickly. And you'll be surprised with a combination of this and IMSC Rapid Mailer just how quick your lists will grow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it. We got one more video before the launch of IMSC Rapid Mailer on April 8th. at 12 p.m. EST. We're going to get that video out in the next few days, and hope you enjoyed what you've learned today and hope you apply it more than anything else. So thanks again, and see you again real soon.